are given an indicial equation. If 2 raised to the power of x raised to the power of 3 minus x raised to the power of 2 minus 2x equals 1. Solve for x. The first thing that we need to think of is making the base to be the same. So here the base is 1, and here the base is 2, sorry, and here is 1. So we can use the idea of zero index law, which says that any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So therefore, if here is 2, and we can also take the here to be 2 raised to the power of 0, that means it will give us 1. So therefore, we can take this as 2 raised to the power of x raised to the power of 3, x raised to the power of 2, 2x equal to 2 raised to the power of 0. Remember, 2 raised to the power of 0 will give us 1. So from here we discard the bases and bring down the power. Here we now have equal to 0. So here we have the common variable, which is the x here. So x, you bring it out. When we bring it out, we'll have x squared. You can see x times x squared will give us x cubed. So the same thing here, we bring out, here we have x. Now x times x will give us x squared. Same thing here, we bring out, here we have 2. Therefore x times 2 will give us 2x. I hope you're following. Equals 0. So in this case, we have either this x is equal to 0 to make this very expression or equation true, or this is equal to 0 to make the equation true. So we can take here x is equals to 0, or either x equals to 0, or the second one, which is x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. That's to make this very equation true. So from this point, I will have to take it slowly, because of those that doesn't have much idea on how to solve quadratic equation. So this is how we go about this to find the root of this, or solution to this very quadratic equation. So the first thing, you will take the first term, multiply by the second term. This is the first term, x squared, and the second term is minus 2. So if you multiply x squared times minus 2, what do we have? We'll have minus 2x squared. So this is the first term, second term, and the third term of this very equation. So we are looking for two things that when we multiply them, we'll have minus 2x squared. When we add them, we'll have the middle term, which is minus 2. When we add, we'll have minus x, sorry. The middle term is minus x. When we add, we'll have minus x. And when we multiply, we'll have minus 2x squared. So from here, you look at this, the two numbers are x and minus 2x. X and minus 2x. If you multiply x times minus 2x, we'll have what? Minus 2x squared. Then if you add x plus minus 2x, that will give us what? Minus x. Let's work on this. This is the same thing as saying x minus 2x. Remember, x plus times minus will give us what? Minus. Then x minus 2x will give us what? Minus x. Just like saying 1 minus 2 will give us minus 1. So therefore, we have this. So we are going to put this in place of the middle term. You can see minus x is equal to this. So we just put that, or substitute this in place of this. So let's bring it down. So we have x squared plus x minus 2x, then minus 2. Hope you are following. We substitute this in the place of this. So let's move on. Let's factorize this. So here, if you check these two, this and this, x is common, so I bring out the x, and if I take out x here, that will have x left. That's x times x will give me x squared. Here, if I take out x, it's going to be 1. That's 1. X times 1 will give me x here. So let's go to this other point. Let's bring down this minus. Then the common thing here is a 2. So if I bring out 2 here, I'll have x here. If I bring out minus 2 here, I'll have what? Plus 1. Remember, minus 2 times plus 1 will give us minus 2. So from here, what do we have? We take this and take this. X minus 2, and then take one of this. X plus 1 equals 0. So from here, to be sure whether this is correct, we'll look for value of x such that when we put that value, it will make this very equation to be equal to 0. So either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So give us this very equation true. So from here we can take x plus 1 is equal to 0. So from here, x will be equal to this plus 1. Subtract from both sides, we'll have minus 1. Or x minus 2, this is second one, equals to 0. Where x, add 2 to both sides, or you take 2 to the other side, you have 2. So therefore, the value or values of x are, start from the first one, we have minus, from the minus 1. The other one, we still have x equals to 0 here, and 2. Yes, these are the solution to this very equation.